Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. Okay. You see, one thing we have to understand in this world is that you have to start understanding that it is only you and God that is running this earthly race. Or should I say heavenly race? Because that is the most important thing after we leave this earth. Okay. Um, why am I so interested in this the midst of late Nollywood actor Jnr Pope? Okay, and those four victims that also passed on with him on 10th of April, we can't forget that. I'm so interested because not only that I'm in the industry, but it's not just because he's a celebrity. It can happen to someone else again. And if you've been following my video, you have to understand that whether you are a celebrity or you are not, life is life. Okay, when you lose someone, it hurts, and you want to go to any extent to make sure that justice prevails, or that if you are not convinced on how your loved one passed on, you will go to an extent to make sure you get the right answer or justice. So it can happen to anyone, but the stories behind the demise of Jnr Pope and other four victims remains unsolved. And we are here and we're actually praying and doing some things behind the scene to make sure that justice prevail. Because it can happen to anybody. Okay, this is someone's brother, son, father, uncle, cousin, just like other four that lost their lives. Okay, the other day, as late Jnr Pope, his family begins the journey to rest him. AGN president, Emeka Rollas, AGN itself, okay, has also shared a code of conduct for actors at the event. I'm just going to read the details for you guys. So, because a lot is happening now after his demise, so many content, a lot of things have been done. People, he wasn't really celebrated the way he's been now talked about after his demise. May we not be popular, okay, or so important that we were not recognized when we are alive, but reigning more after we have left this world. It's not easy. So I'm just going to read out what the Actors Guild of Nigeria President Emeka Rollas said. In preparation for the burial of our departed colleague, Jnr Pope, we have appointed 30 representatives, each from these 5 states chapters, namely Delta, Imo, Abia, Anambra, and Enugu. Okay, a conveying bus with the official T-shirt. So they actually printed a T-shirt for his burial. Guys, it's just very hard for me to believe that Jnr Pope is no more. But this is what we are saying. This is what we're reading here. This is what we're seeing here. Okay, so those T-shirt, official T-shirt has been printed for each of the states that has been mentioned. He now continued, if you're within any of these mentioned states, please contact the Chairman Actors Guild of Nigeria of the state chapter where you are. For those who want to go on their own, please, you may wish to reach out to us for your T-shirts in case you want one. So he continued, it's a devastating and sorrowful period for the Actors Guild of Nigeria. Therefore, we shall not indulge. Now, listen to the code of conduct. We shall not indulge in any unnecessary pictures or video recording that is not by the official photographers at the proceedings of the final journey of our departed colleague. All press bloggers must be accredited by the family. Special thanks to Honorable Peter Anyekwe. So he goes on to mention people that is appreciating or supporting this movement. Okay, guys, I really, after these posts, Nigerians just, kept commenting and saying, Kai, I refuse to believe JP don't keep silent. Since your departure, tears has become my daily meal. What a wicked world and evil world. Rest in peace, Jnr Pope. We love you, but God loves you most. And it continues. People were like, I can't believe this has happened. Now, I made mention of some disturbing, now would I say disturbing posts that I saw about TC Virus, Adam Maluk, exchanging some, words about this whole thing. So Adam Maluk called out his colleague TC Okafor for allegedly using the recent boat mishap that, killed Jnr Pope and others for content. So it all started when TC Virus started sharing a movie promo on Facebook, writing Fanta of Life video out now on my Facebook page. Actually, I didn't believe that. I had to go to his page and I saw this. You can see the photo, the evidence. Like I said before, I can't believe if it's me that like I'm a victim of this misfortune, of this incident that happened, and I'll still be shocked. Okay, even though I'm thanking God that I survived, I wouldn't have the urge, I wouldn't even have the mind to go and start doing a content within few weeks of this incident that happened. To the extent naming it Fanta Boy, because we were told that he poured Fanta into the river to appease the gods, their gods, okay, for nothing to happen to them. I don't understand. Guys, this whole thing is not really, funny. And Adama continued, you were jealous of Jnr Pope because he acted the lead roles, even though he met you in the industry. So this is coming from the movie producer Adama Luke, because she produced that movie by name The Other Side, okay, of life, whatever. And Adama continued. So you can see TC Virus had these things. Oh, Fanta is the sweetest thing in life. Nice concept. He went on to write another caption again of his video, Carbonated Fanta Boy. Okay, Fanta of life. All these things. So people started commenting, oh, you're chasing useless clout on Facebook with this useless dry Fanta jokes. Another comment reads, honestly, him using this boat thing that took the lives of his colleagues to chase clout in the name of content is appalling. Another person wrote, I have seen tons of video. Now he is acting with Fanta and it wasn't okay for me because it's all wrong. Well, God is still the judge. Somebody asked, what is his handle? Let's just go there. I want to watch the skit and understand if this is really true or not. Another person wrote, oh guys, you guys should just allow him to rest. So Adam Maluk went on to write, so it's actually true, I quote, you used the whole incident for content. You told your colleagues on the set how you came to the industry before JP, and now you are the one that wrote his name for him on his first audition, and now he is playing lead ahead of you. She continues, the envy and jealousy in the industry is on another level. Hopefully, this incident makes you the superstar you wanted so desperately. A fan also defended TC Okafor and blamed Adam Maluk, writing, Adam Maluk, go and invest in life jacket and stop looking for who to blame, because the fact remains that you never provided life jackets and people don't buy. Then Adam Maluk replied the person at Gaza British, whatever, if I buy you a flight ticket, am I supposed to come inside the flight and tell you to wear your seatbelt, or is it the duty of the flight attendant? Am I supposed to be the one to tell an adult not to distract a pilot? You all choose to blame me because it's Ada, but enough of it already. I lost my friends and feel bad because it could have been avoided. Once you pass on, you will satisfy your craving. So she put an emoji of crying. A lot of things has been happening. Now, I came across another post by this anonymous. So he actually made a post on 2nd of March of this year. You can see the post here and the date. A man with name Pope Odomodo is a target for the young man, whom we understand is an actor in the African movie industry. He must be careful as there is a lot of jealousy around him. He is currently building 2 houses, and this has triggered a lot of anger and jealousy amongst many around him. There's plots to get him Kindly do share this to get to him. We shall remain anonymous. So this person now went on that same day that we lost Jnr Pope. He said, you put lives in great danger when you do not share exposition made. This life would have been spared. So he now went on and started writing. When a person drowns, it takes at least 48 hours before the body can float. Torn clothes, flat stomach, a drowning victim, so many people are blind and daft. So we can't understand that. He continued again. Number one, the fan of a boat is always at the back and cannot be at the same place where the rope is. The rope is always at the opposite end to avoid contact. Number two, the fan cut cannot be this way. A fan is sharp and would definitely give a sharp cut and not this kind of wound which looks like one gotten from a fight. When we are done with this physical evidence, we shall go into detail. So this is actually, written with a photo where TC Virus was giving. I don't know if you guys watched that interview where he was, granting an interview saying what happened and blah, blah, blah. So he actually made mention of where the fan, when he was trying to rescue himself and his girlfriend or someone else, there's a fan of the boat that caught his leg. So, but this person is trying to tell us that this is not actually what happened. So they're now saying TC should tell the world what happened to this man, Pope Dodo. Okay? Guys, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't really know. What do you guys think? He continued to say, oh, bloody mouth, bloody nose, all involved in this will be exposed. You can do all this and think you are totally untouchable. All these things, you're untouchable. People love you. People believe you're a saint. People believe there's absolutely no skeleton in your cupboard. In no time, it shall all spill. This was a near perfect work, but the little loopholes here and there would mess you up. This man, TC, was the contact. The passing on of Pope cost over 300 million Nigerian local money. Guys, I don't understand though. And these posts are still visible on this anonymous Facebook post. It's still there. You can see the screenshot of what I'm just showing you guys here. This is exactly what's happening here. You know the only person who can pay the amount. You know the only person who makes sacrifices every year. You know the only person who you all trust and believe in. Funny thing is that there was an initial failed attempt on Pope, which Pope had wanted to expose just a day after his demise. He had told someone close to him his plans to expose the superstar and his plans to take his life. Guess what? They had to quickly execute the work to avert that disaster as well as perfect the work which has been paid for. Check all the videos. You shall see Pope in none of these videos taken by the victims. Pope was alone in the midst of his killers. Too bad. I can't even read all these things. We would continue to drop the main exposition on his passing on. This is what to note. Pope didn't die of the boat crash. He went missing after the crash and was found unconscious afterwards. All should share massively as we bring to you full details. Hey, my people. Now, this is what he wrote again. Listen carefully. It might take months, weeks, but at the end, truth must be out. The anonymous never lies. The agenda remains to discredit the anonymous and make the anonymous look bad. But come on, we cannot be compromised. If you succeed in manipulating people to hate the anonymous, you can't manipulate the whole world against the anonymous. We still have some who have their brains intact, people who deal on facts and people who cannot be manipulated. And Anonymous is here to stay. They all claimed we were wrong with Pope's exposition. Many even claimed it was edited. Now the truth is beginning to surface. We told you clearly, Mr. Pope was beaten to death and was thrown into the river for some minutes, then brought out his body to cover up their track. They had to involve other victims in the other boat. The young man TC was a contact. The death of Pope cost over 300 million Nigerian local money. You know the person you all call celebrity. There was plenty of time to save his life, the life of this young man, Pope, but the agenda was to terminate him. Saving his life was far from the goal. He wouldn't have been taken first. He would have been taken first to the hospital, but they have decided to take him to a voodoo priest who perfected the almost perfect elimination. Mr. TC, you've got further explanation to make. And guys, did you see this whole thing? I don't know. I don't know. You saw this guy Stanley on top coming out to say, oh, when this happened, when they brought out Jnr Pope, we had to take him to this herbalist to perform some stuff. From there, they took him to mortuary. Why are you, some of you guys taking him straight to the hospital to see if he can actually be resuscitated? I don't understand. I don't understand. My people, I don't know what you have to say about this whole thing. But for me, I'm really concerned about this guy TC just going into making this content about Fanta boy, Fanta this. If you want to make content, because I can see a lot of people have actually moved on since the demise of Jnr Pope and other four lovely victims, God, the industry is really dark. We all have to be very careful. What do you guys have to say about this whole thing? I'm short of words. But if it were to be me, I wouldn't go into making content, especially with a Fanta whatever. What do you guys think about this? I'm not pointing, fingers to anyone, but I'm just being curious. What do you think about this whole thing? Jnr Pope. He will be buried on 17th of May. Oh, gosh. I don't even know how his family, his children, his wife, I don't know.